Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot, rune, and oracle reading for the first quarter of 2025. So this will cover January, February, and March. You have Wonjo coming out as your rune to represent this quarter, and it came out on its side perfectly. So it's a very neutral sort of energy here, and this is the rune of happy endings. So actually, Leo, what I'm seeing for you this first quarter is that romance may be strongly in the air. There's a lot of domestic happiness and harmony that seems to permeate this first quarter. So your relationships in particular are looking phenomenal, and this is in your family, this is your romantic life, this is your friendships, business partnerships, coworkers, etc. Some of you guys may be feeling closer to people like coworkers. You may be invited out to a certain event with them and you're actually excited to go, and it feels really good. It feels like you're getting closer to people like that, like business contacts in particular. You may be feeling very closer to any like customers or people you do business with, like people you may buy or sell from. Like I said, you're just getting closer to people in the business realm of things. I don't know why that message is coming through. Like, even if you are somebody who doesn't even work, like let's just say you are a stay-at-home parent or something. It's like maybe your thing is you, I don't know, you take your kids to soccer. You're becoming closer to the other soccer moms and dads, you know, it's something like that. So I really love that for you. And this is something that you maybe even never really thought you could do. I don't know, maybe some of you are shy, maybe some of you, which is weird for a Leo, maybe some of you are just, you know, not very social or friendly, but it's happening very naturally. This influence of like just becoming generally closer to people. That's what I'm seeing for you, which is really cool. We have standstill coming through. Yes. And this is the perfect time of year for this standstill energy. Because honestly, well, for half of us, we are in winter, we are, or we're at the peak of summer, you know? So it's like, it's a good time to like get still within ourselves and just really figure some things out. With the standstill card coming out, I am wondering, Leo, if there's something in particular in your life that you have been feeling like is at a standstill. Like maybe this is your love life, maybe this is your health goals plateauing. There could be something here that feels like it's just not growing. Maybe it's like your business or brand and you're like, why isn't it growing in the way that I want it to? I feel like in this first quarter of 2025, you are really gonna gain some insights as to why you are at this standstill. So you're being asked to reflect on that more and to look into that more. Gather some more information, some more advice, some more tips from people who have been there and done that, and get yourself out of this standstill. We have enjoyment coming out as well. Leo, I love this reading. The energy I'm picking up from you is just very pleasant. That's the word I would use, pleasant. And compared to some of the other signs, like I think this is a good time of year for you. We have this message that says, striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. Beautiful. So obviously there is some more entertaining and fun sides to this quarter ahead for you, Leo. I'm really excited that you can be experiencing that. Yeah, there seems to be like going out and having fun. Like I said, I was getting that vision of getting closer to people, and I guarantee you at some point this quarter you're going to be invited out to spend time with, like I said, either coworkers or other parents or the people you work with, business associates. You're feeling comfortable. That's the key word here too. You feel comfortable. It's not something that you're like, I want to go, but like I'm going to be nervous and anxious all night. You don't feel nervous. You don't feel anxious. And you know that you're going to enjoy yourself. And that feeling is just so nice, you know? It's nice to have a community. So we're going to shuffle up the cards and pull 9 cards, 3 rows of 3. Each one of these rows are going to represent one of the months, January, February, March. And it's also going to paint a storyboard altogether, what this quarter looks like as a whole. So first card out for you, moving into January, we have the 8 of Swords. This is that standstill energy. There is something in your life that you feel like is plateauing. Like, why isn't it where it should be? Why isn't it growing? This quarter will illuminate to you why that is. And, you know, that may be the biggest project that you're working on. Project, get out of the standstill. Okay, we have the Five of Wands. There could be a lot of conflicting advice and opinions on what you should be doing. Okay, take in everybody's different viewpoints in life and use the algorithm that is your brain to take a little bit of knowledge and light and wisdom from everybody. That's the wisdom of the Five of Wands, actually. The person who is actually winning this fight is the one who is dressed like, it's this person right here. You see how they're sort of have their wand up in victory? These other four people, they actually represent the four suits, the four elements. We have air, earth, fire, and water. Then there's this person here who's actually the one winning because they're taking the energies, the light, and the wisdom from these four people and taking basically the best of their techniques and leaving the shadowy energies and elements of each of those, and that's what causes them to win and succeed at life, okay? So having a little bit of constructive criticism, pushback, conflicting advice and viewpoints in your life is actually a good thing because it's from that conflict that we really grow, you know? So yeah, I think it would be great in January to surround yourself with diversity, to get to know different types of people, even if you don't necessarily agree with everything that they stand for, like just getting to know them and understanding where they're coming from. There's so much wisdom in that. There's so much wisdom in not only surrounding yourself with people who have the same exact advice, viewpoints, and morals as you. You know what I mean? Like, we can learn a lot from opening our minds up to people who think differently. We have the Ace of Pentacles coming out in reverse. So January seems to be a pretty interesting month. One thing I want to say here, if you are somebody who suffers from seasonal depression, make sure you are on top of that. You know, get your blood work done. Make sure you have all your vitamins and nutrients. If you need some extra vitamin D supplements, go ahead and get that. That's what I want to say there. Like, just in January, stay on top of your self-care, your mental health, and your physical health, and I think you'll be fine. Make sure that you're creating time for enjoyment, for entertainment. This definitely seems like a month, January, where you are figuring out how to get out of the standstill and increase the flow in your life again. That seems to be the biggest thing. We have the Four of Wands in reverse moving into February. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. For a lot of you, you're just really wanting to build your own wealth, your own financial independence, and be able to afford nice things for yourself, like a beautiful home, the wardrobe that you want, the luxury that you want. A lot of you are wondering, like, why isn't my business taking off? Why isn't my love life taking off? Like, you know, I keep coming back to that standstill energy. And again, that's why you are being asked to make your main focus, your main priority. We have the Nine of Wands upright. I feel like so far the most significant card in your reading is this Five of Wands. Trying things that you haven't tried before will lead you to results you've never seen before. Does that make sense? So it's like that saying, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is the definition of insanity. So there's a lot of wisdom for you in this first quarter to try new things that have not been done before by you or maybe even anyone and see where that takes you. And if it doesn't work, you can quickly pivot, you know. That's also how businesses succeed. You know, like 90-something% of businesses fail within the first 5 years. As somebody who has surpassed that benchmark, the best piece of advice I could give is A, do not give up no matter what. If you really want something to happen, don't give up on it and it will eventually happen. And B, know when to pivot. Open your mind up, try new things, and if it doesn't work, pivot and try again. Try something new again and just keep repeating that process 100 billion times until you have a collection of things that have worked for you and you reach where you want to go. That is like the best business advice I could give to anyone. The best advice I could give to anyone when it comes to reaching any goal of yours. Keep pivoting until something works. Keep trying new things. But if you're doing the same old thing and expecting something different, expecting some big overnight shift to take off, it's not going to happen. Keep working towards it. And in the meantime, it will happen for you. We have the 8 of Cups in reverse. Intuitively, you know that you are seeking something much deeper. This is coming out right underneath the 4 of Wands. Okay, so in your love life too, a lot of you guys are seeking something much more stable and like I'm seeing like either like marriage or having a home or family together, something like that. There could be something in your life or someone in your life, a relationship in your life where it's like, you know that you want something more. You want something more out of this. This could also be in your career. Like you don't fully feel like you are really making the most of your passion or your skill set. And I feel like while things are content right now for you, there's just a desire I'm feeling for you, Leo, for more wealth, more loving experiences. And with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse being the center of your spread, that really encapsulates that feeling. Like you may have enough to like pay your bills, for example. You may have enough time left over to like get the sleep you need, but like it feels like life has become just that. Getting what you need and not necessarily what you want. You know, okay, this is an acceptable result, but I want a phenomenal result. That's the mindset I'm really feeling like you're in. And I just feel this like push from the universe to do something crazy, to be spontaneous, to try something new and see if it sticks. And in the process of doing this, remember to enjoy your life because there is a lot to enjoy here. Beautiful. We have the Tower, okay, in March. There may be some big Tower moments, some big shift in your life. Tower moments can be equally as positive as they are negative. It's a neutral energy, and it simply is the universe tearing down anything that isn't working for you and bringing you directly into the arms of the things, the people who are aligned with you. Right next to that, we have the Lovers in reverse. Ooh. Okay, this is a very specific combination of cards here that we need to talk about, Leo. Because these 2 cards, when they're next to each other, can represent a breakup, a separation that comes out of the blue. It doesn't have to be romantic. This could be with a friendship. This could be with anyone in your life. So don't necessarily get all confused right now. If you're in a very happy relationship, you know, this could be with anyone or anything. It's like a sudden ending, sudden shift that you weren't expecting. Suddenly someone is not in your life anymore. Or something is not in your life anymore that you thought would be in your life long term. However, here's the thing. It's perfect timing. It's divine timing for this thing to end. Whatever it may be. Okay? Leo, expect some pretty unexpected shifts, especially around March, is what I would say. Yeah, the universe is sort of intervening here in this first quarter of 2025. They see that intuitively there's something that you want in life. There's more that you want in life. Life has been a bit in a standstill, so the universe comes ripping through and they're like, okay, we will be the change that you want to see. And this is something that you may have actually prayed for or asked for. Like, universe, just put me on the right path. Just put me here no matter what it takes, no matter how dramatic you have to be. And they do. And they deliver, okay? Leo, very interesting quarter ahead. As mentioned, there's a lot of great vibes. There's happy endings here. It feels like your life is becoming happier. It feels like the flow is trying to open up in your life if you are willing to accept it. But you're going to have to be willing to try new things and pivot, okay? The universe will be ripping situations out of your life that actually are not in alignment with you. Don't be startled when that happens, because it'll put you directly on the right path. Also, there's a lot of fun memories that will be made in this first quarter. I don't know why. I'm just seeing you going out and really living life to the fullest this quarter, so that's positive, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this quarter ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you have not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there, shamanic life coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course, so check it out. Bye-bye.